Well, here's my first installment on Toolbox Tour. Snap-on, double bay, old KRL, 30-inch deep, Master Series box. KRL 7002A, 30 inches deep. Not too bad of a box there. Right here we got the underhood lights, Blue Point cordless and corded, face shield, Matco drop light, earmuffs. Got the Pittsburgh hex keys there, standard and metric. I got my little box here I've had for God knows how many years, over 15 plus years. A bunch of miscellaneous stuff, starter shims. These are buffing pads for die grinders. Special buffing pads from Goodson Machine Tooling, or Goodson Tools. Bunch of fittings. Bunch of miscellaneous stuff I keep for my personal use or whatever. Bunch of Allen keys. Here's my 90-degree grease zerk, grease fitting greaser for my grease gun. You got a bunch of shrink tube saved, a bunch of specialty stuff, some old money, more Allens. Got a slam driver or impact driver, whatever you want to call it. A bunch of miscellaneous grease, bunch of specialty items, AC O-rings, special light bulbs, tiny light bulbs. More specialty stuff, filler gauges, disconnect tools. Got a Corvette oil level send-in unit. These are pretty cool. Those are plugs from whatever manufacturer sells me the parts. A bunch of drill bits. A bunch of keys for my die grinders, old bullets, trying to shoot them through garbage cans, hollow points. You got that cross buff thing I was telling you about for the die grinders. This thing is a specialty item for doing porting and polishing only. Another one of my specialty drawers, a bunch of specialty items, tire stuff. Screw that on the valve stem, blow it up with the air, valve stem removers, specialty lights, measuring devices, other specialty keys, mirrors, centering punch, automatic centering punches, you know, more specialty items, a ton of timing belt, tabs that got pulled. Got a bunch of punches, chisels, files, a bunch of my old wooden handle specialty tools, a bunch of old AC Galco branded stuff there. These were all picks and screwdrivers and stuff. Those got broke over the years. The Phillips is still good. Got somewhat of a straight edge type, protractor type, angle finder, timing belt kit, sticker. Got some deburn tools. Universal set, very good tool. A bunch more scrapers in the back, specialty drivers, Torx, screwed, straight, carburetor tool, magnetic, got up all the bits in there. specialty mini bit driver set. Those are very imperative for when crucial times come into place. I think this is a Wera branded tool, or Wea, whatever, Wea, German made. Nice quality there, Wea. This one's got a bunch of other specialty items, some back probe stuff, more bit set. Got a digital thermometer, another infrared digital, my little bit to hold my magnetic thing for my soldering clips, bunch of specialty items in there, flux, more bits, tons of stuff in there, solder, iron. Got the other infrared snap-on multi-laser thermometer. This thing's a must-have. Very good item, great quality, very dependable, very accurate. You guys probably seen it in a bunch of my videos. I'd recommend purchasing something similar or similar quality. Got my old Cornwell scan tool here. Just a little code reader that does really well, works really good. Got an extra cord for my launch branded tool. Got some more cords, USBs, micro USBs, micro SD cards, bunch of little stuff. Got the rocker in here. Got a bunch of extensions and a bunch of jumper leads and whatnot for testing electrical and diagnostic. A bunch of long test leads for adapters and clips and whatnot. Got my Matco Tools branded LED lenser, 850 lumens headlight. Comes with rechargeable batteries, and you can use different batteries in there. Got my multimeter. Of course, got the must-have Load Pro diagnostic test leads, some magnetic socket inserts. Got a bunch more stuff in there, more test leads, Power Probe branded blade back probe, must have. It's an amp clamp digital amp meter with the, it's also a multimeter. Got a bunch new extra unit bits for those step bits. Got the injector, or actually this is the COP coil-on pack, quick tester. Got the GM1 spring, brake spring tool, more step bits, some brushes, assembly goo, transmission assembly goo for when you need to do certain things and you gotta glue it there and hold it together. Got my master test lead kit here for all my electrical and specialty diagnostics. I can't remember how many items are in this kit, but that's 3 per color and per type of blade or insert, whatever you want to call them. Right here, these are air bag simulators. These are needle probe, back probes, plus and minus, a set of 4. These are plus and minus adapters, so if you want to run 2 pluses or 2 minuses, this is what you would use. It's a specialty item also. Got the alligator clamps right there. Really nice quality piece. Got the LED. Those are LED test light feed, so when you're 30 feet from the vehicle and you're pushing a button and you want to feed it power, you could see that initiates. These are 5 ohm variable resistors. Got the straight probes for the lead kits for the multimeters. A bunch of various test leads in here. Also, I had to replace one of my variable resistors because I was testing some stuff and I let the smoke out of it. Like I said, a bunch of various test leads. Got some stuff on there so I can block the voltage if I need to, so I don't ground out somewhere. Got a fuse jumper lead there. Got the fuse lead, got the clamp, got all that stuff there. More shrink tube, multi-purpose connector lead set. Doesn't say how many pieces right off the bat, but if you're interested, leave a comment and I could find more information regarding that. Really nice kit there. This one here, we got the multimeter like I mentioned earlier. This is a Autometer brand. It's a Cornwell Tools branded multimeter. Really good deal. You can press the thing to focus and all that. And then you got a bunch of cool adapters that come with it. Temperature probe. Used it many times, works well. This is a Fuse Buddy ES fuse checker, or a volts checker, or amps checker, whatever you need to do. Test all kinds of good stuff. ES branded, 301M is the part number. Got tons of those. Well, I don't got tons of those, but they do. And that's the only one I have. I'd like to get the other one. That's for the mini fuses. I like to get the larger one. This is a clamp meter for RPMs. So if you want to check the RPMs while you're doing an old carburetor setup or something, or a vehicle that doesn't have a tachometer, that works great. You got an auto ranging, RPM, volts, ohms, pretty much does everything you need. That's my go-to guy for multimeter. Back over here in the locker, we got some more stuff, more measuring devices. We got these outside micrometers. They're very good. These are Centec branded tool. These are very precise. It's a very good tool, very quality. They got the measuring devices in there so you can calibrate them. If you think your tool's out of calibration, you got a 1-inch and a 2-inch calibration tool. You got the wrenches in there. And that looks like really clean, looks like it never been used, but let me tell you, these calipers have been used numerous times. Same here, we got this thing here. Another measuring device, good quality tool. Pittsburgh branded. Nice quality. It says made in China, but I've checked it several times. It works 100%. It's accurate to the T. Zeroes out, no problem. Got the flexible non-magnetic clamp with the vice grip. For what it is, it's a good quality piece, and I really like it, and I've used it tons of times to sell a job. Got the easy handy packers. You put that in a vise there, squeeze it down, put your bearings in there. You know, packs 2 bearings at once. Very great tool, recommend having it. A bunch of miscellaneous caps and plugs that I use on my everyday jobs. Got tons and tons and tons. That's probably 10 years worth.